Good morning, everyone. So today's lesson is going to be quite short. I guess it would help if this was rotated, huh? So the only thing we're going to deal with is the case where we're trying to solve just like we have been, but the denominators are different. So if you remember properties of fractions, basically you can only add and subtract them if they have a common denominator. So if I look at 2 and 3, they're not common. Obviously, 2 is not the same as 3. So I'm looking for the least common denominator. Really, any common multiple of them is going to work. It's just the least common multiple of them is going to be the easiest to work with. So when I see 2 and 3, I think of 6 as being a common multiple of both. So in order to get this to be 6, really, that just means I have to multiply the top and the bottom by 3. So 5 over 2 really becomes 15 over 6, and nothing else changes on that side. And to make this 3 a 6, I got to multiply by 2, so I'll multiply top and bottom by 2. And now I have 8 over 6x plus 2. So that's it. And now everything's the same as what we have been doing. So if I want to solve this, now I can take away 8/6, that's a hard word to say, from both sides. All right, and that's going to become 7 over 6x minus 5 equals 2. All right, and then I'll add 5 to both sides. 7 over 6x equals 7. All right, and now I simply have my fraction times x equals 7. So I can multiply both sides by 6. Those eliminate each other because they're opposite operations. And this one is going to have a nice convenient final answer of x equals 6. All right, so once again, the only difference that you have to worry about is if the fractions do not have a common denominator. That's your first play. You got to make sure they do. And then everything else is exactly the same as what we have been doing. All right, so as promised, Monday's lesson was a little bit long. So if you are working remotely today or on Thursday, your lesson today is a little bit shorter. For those of you who are going to be in class, we're going to do a slightly longer project that will be in class only. So good luck. As always, reach out if you have questions.